Libra gang gang, Libra gang gang, hey, Libra gang gang, Libra gang gang, hey, Libra gang gang, Libra gang gang. What's good, my beautiful Libras? And welcome to your general reading. Today we're going to see what is coming towards you, family, lover, friend, or foe. Please remember the energies in the readings can go vice versa, okay? So only take what resonates. Feel free to switch the genders, switch the roles, do what you got to do, and leave the rest. If any of you would like to book a personal reading, to purchase anything, to become a member of the channel, or for anything else, it's down below in the description box, okay? Oh, my hands are really cold. I've got like frostbite in my fingers. So yeah, I think I'm anemic, you know. I need to like really go and get that checked out. But yeah, so because it's not cold, but my fingers are really cold, so just bear with me. Okay, so my beautiful Libras, I was just thinking, what do I want to do to start off your reading? We'll go with the Oso. So please remember, I don't know if I just said this, but please remember the energies can go vice versa. So it's up to you to flip it, switch it around, reverse it. Doesn't matter what age you are, what gender you are, what your sexual preference is. It doesn't matter to me. It shouldn't matter to you, okay? Just, you know, if the reading resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And that's just what we're going to say for today, okay? So my beautiful Libras, let's just get into it. Sorry, I didn't realize the cards were like all over the place. What is going on? Oh, shit. God, you know, I really hate when I have to bend down. I just really despise it. Oh. Right, my apologies, Libra. I didn't realize the cards were upside down. There we go. So I tried to get it where you can kind of see the table. But yeah. I'm trying to like angle the camera. Okay. So what is the first? Oh, so we have also misunderstood. Here we go, Libra. That is the overall energy that we have for you. And at the bottom of the deck, we have also refreshing, okay? So also misunderstood. So I feel like you could be, I'm already getting irritated. I feel like for some of you, you might be irritated because I feel like people are committed to misunderstanding you. You could be trying to explain something to someone. This could just be a community of people. This could be someone personally that you know in your waking life. This could be you on customer service. This could be you, like, you know, if you make a complaint about something and then like the people on the other side of the phone are trying to act like they don't understand what you're saying. Like, what is there to not understand about what I just said? Okay, this could also be, maybe there is, how can I say, like a language barrier, okay? But I just feel like people just don't get you, Libra. They just don't. Now, you could not understand someone else. Like, you could be looking at someone just like, I don't, like, what is, I don't understand your existence. Like, what is really happening? Like, I just don't get you, okay? So there's just going to be a lot that's just, you know what I mean? I just feel like it's very frustrating when people don't understand what you're saying, but in your mind it's very simple. You know, it's almost like you saying turn left and someone's like, what do you mean turn left? And you're like, what do you mean, what do I mean turn left? Turn left. Like, you know, it's just simple. Or this could be like instructions. Like, you could say to someone like, oh, just press read more, and they're like, oh, I can't find what you're talking about. Just press, like, you know, it's a simple thing, like just press and read, and someone can't, you're just like, I don't understand what you don't understand, like, I'm just confused. So I'm just getting a lot of misunderstandings surrounding you at the moment, because this is your overall energy, okay? Or just expect to be misunderstood by a lot of people, okay? Maybe people are trying to put you in a box, okay, and they don't know where you fit. And you're like, well, because I'm not a stereotype, how many times do I have to keep telling you, motherfuckers? Okay, so someone just doesn't know. Like, they think that you're one thing, and then next thing you know, you're something else. And I just feel like you cease to amaze people, Libra. So there's just going to be a lot of misunderstandings, a lot of miscommunications. Now, with the also refreshing at the bottom of the deck, I'm also getting as well that if there was any misunderstandings, I feel like that's going to be washed away. So the also refreshing, this kind of gives me like that full card energy, okay? I feel like as well, you are someone that is fresh. You're fresh, you're unique. Maybe you have ideas that people haven't heard of before. So that's why you find, or you may find, that there are a lot of misunderstandings or a lot of miscommunications between you and, you know, people, because it's like you're so new or you're so fresh. People people are they just don't know how to, you know what I mean? They can't fathom you, Libra. It's like, they just don't know. Like, I just feel like trying to comprehend or understand like what a Libra is doing or saying, or you specifically, it's just really challenging for other people, okay? But there could be somebody or people that kind of want to start fresh with you, or they want to kind of go over something after kind of taking time out to sit down and think, okay, now I get where the Libra is coming from, or now I understand what the Libra is trying to say. Okay, this could be like, say if you're like a designer, right? You may have ideas where when you explain it to other people, it sounds crazy, or it just sounds like it's like a mixed match. It's just, they don't have the vision, so they can't see what you're saying. But then when you show them, they're like, oh wow, that's amazing. And you're like, well, I've been telling you that this is what I wanted to do for the past how long now, and you wasn't for it. But it's because they couldn't see, you know, in their mind, when they're translating the information, what they come up with and what you come up with is on two different spectrums. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. But with the oh so refreshing, let's just see. I kind of feel like I want to pull another card. But no, we'll keep it at that. We'll keep it at that because then it's too much energy. God, my fingers, man. Woo! Okay. So let's start with this deck. I've got a new deck. So misunderstood, Libra. Okay, so we have creation story pathway that wanted to come out. Yeah, exactly. So for some of you, there could be something that you're trying to create, and you're trying to explain to people, but they just don't get it. Now, you could also be thinking that you want to take a different pathway, or you want to go in a different direction because you're tired of being around people or in workplaces where you just feel like you're not being seen or heard or, you know, understood. It's like, if you don't understand me, or if 10 people don't understand me, then if everyone's going left, I'm going to go right. Or if everyone's going right, I'm going to go left. You could be trying to explain to people why it's imperative for them to go in a certain direction, and they just don't get it. They're not understanding. I'm getting like Noah's Ark energy here. You know, come on the boat, people. Shit's going to happen. Everyone's like, oh, whatever. You know what I mean? You're like, okay, cool. But just keep going forward. You know, that beautiful beaming sun there. You're going on the right path. So for some of you, you could be, because you, like, maybe you feel a bit isolated. You know, no one understands me, or I feel a bit depressed, or whatever. Like, I'm getting like a sense of disconnect. Like, you may feel disconnected from people. You're supposed to feel that way because this journey is only meant for you. Okay, and the sun is there. It's interesting because one of the first cards I pulled for myself this morning was the sun card, you know. So I'm getting that there is a bright future ahead of you. You're going to be very, very happy. You're also going to be happy to know that you are misunderstood, because it lets you know that you're not a sheep. You're just not like other people, which means that you're special. You're rare. So you need to look at your differences as like a gift, okay? Or you need to see the positivity in your uniqueness, and not look at it as like a burden or a curse. Because sometimes you do feel like, well, I am really different. I think really differently to people. And so that basically means that it's harder for you to form connections and bonds with people, just because you can't relate to them, or they can't relate to you, or someone may look at you and think they can relate to you, and then they get to know you, and then it's like, okay, you're not anything like how I expected you to be. And you're like, yeah, because you keep focusing on my appearance, bitch. Okay, so it's like there's a reason as to why you're given this type of energy, and you will understand it, okay? And it will be part of your creation story. So when you reach that goal, when you reach that sun, okay, when you reach your happiness, the journey that you went on, you know, that is going to be something that you can share with other people, and you're going to understand why you had to go on the journey that you went on, or why you had to go through certain things, okay? It's to tell your story, probably to help other people as well. Okay, and then we have sacred medicine at the bottom of the deck, calling. Okay, yeah, and look at the rainbow in the back with the sun. So answer your calling, darling. Okay, the calling is happening for you. Nobody else can hear it because they're not supposed to. This is giving me like You know those dog whistles? I don't know if people know about them, but there's a whistle that you can blow that only dogs can hear. Okay, I don't know if they have the same thing for like cats or other animals, but I do know that there's like a dog whistle, and like you blow it, no sound comes out, but somehow the signal, you know, dogs can hear it and they'll come towards you. So I feel like that's kind of what this is. There's a signal and a calling, and it's only meant for you, okay? Once she turns around, she can see that there's a beautiful rainbow behind her, but she's got her hands like over her chest, like it's almost like she's going within. She's listening to what her heart is telling her. Her eyes are closed, okay? So it's kind of like I said, people are very like 3D, you know, you're on like, you're not even 5D, you're like 7D, like you're in a completely different dimension altogether, okay? You do not use your eyes to see, you use your third eye, you use your mind, okay? So yeah, so that's why if you're explaining something to someone, because they're not a visionary, they can't see what you're saying, it's okay. You know, don't force it is basically what I'm trying to say here, okay? Let's get some more energy, Libras. I've missed you guys. I feel like it's been ages. It's only been a few days. No? Oh, no. Oh, shit. Shit. Shit, nigga. Shit. Oh, good Lord. Oh. Okay. God, I almost thought I wasn't going to get back up. People. Woo! I have like my back thing, but I'm not sitting, you know, like far back enough for it to help me. Ah, Jesus. Okay, we have past life medicine, remembering. Okay, so yeah, the retrograde, I think it's in full effect still. Okay, but there could be things coming up from the past. Maybe you're remembering all those times where you wasn't understood by people, or like I said, there could be with the oh so refreshing, it's almost like people could be adopting like a fresh perspective. It's like, oh, now I get it. You know when the penny just drops and you're just like, oh, okay. That could be what you're going through right now. You could also be having a lot of dreams of like people like from your past. And when I mean your past, like your childhood, like you don't speak to anymore, like you went to school with. And you're just like, why is that bitch in my dream? Like, you know what I mean? Or you could like wake up and you like feel you had a dream about someone and you just feel this urge to like contact them. And you're just like, but you have to remind yourself, okay, why did I stop speaking to that person in the first place before I decide that I want to circle back? You know what I mean? But yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of things that you are that's coming back to you that you're kind of thinking about and you're processing. Okay, so there's something very significant about your past that you need to understand in order for you to move on towards your future successfully. Okay. Or like I said, maybe the penny has just dropped, okay? Yeah. There also could be people from the past that want to replenish or refresh a connection with you. So this could be anybody from your past. And it doesn't have to be like someone who you had a negative experience with. Okay, like I said, it could be somebody who you used to go to school with, but you just lost contact. You both went on different pathways, okay? And it's like, oh, you know what? Let me call about so-and-so. I wonder how they're doing. I haven't spoken to them in like 10, 20 years. I wonder how they are. Do you know what I mean? And then, you know, maybe back in your childhood days or when you were younger, there was a misunderstanding between you, 33 as I said that, between you and people from your past. Like you just didn't get each other back then. And it's like now you're coming together, you're more mature. And it's like, you know what? Back in there, I thought you was a weirdo. Back in there, I thought you were this. But you know what? Now I get you. Okay, really? All right. You know what I mean? And you start, you know, merging or whatnot. Or this could just be someone that wants to heal something. Maybe somebody feels like they didn't treat you right. And they understand that now. It's like, you know what, I didn't get you, or there was a lot of miscommunication and that was my bad, like that was my fault, I apologize, Libra. And you know, so can you forgive me, or can we move forward? Or this could be something that you want to say to somebody, okay? I just heard voodoo doll, like I just heard that. I don't even know if I want to tap into that energy, Libra. Somebody could have been, someone could have a doll of you or something. Somebody could have been doing something wicked or evil to you, because they might have thought that you were doing something to them. Again, they misunderstood, you know. Maybe somebody may want to confess that to you, because that was, I swear to God, I just heard that, okay? We have jingle dress. It says miracles. Yes, gorgeous energy. So I feel like something miraculous is going to happen to you, okay? So something that you thought would never happen, something that you thought was just a dream, it's coming in. It's going to happen. So you're going to be like, wow. I just feel like you're going to be completely amazed. Or this is you. You are the miracle, Libra. And in this card, she's very, very beautiful, this woman. She looks like a doll. So I feel like for some of you, you may resemble a doll, or people call you that. I always say be careful of those types of labels, though, because dolls can, you know, the purpose of dolls is to be played with. So you may feel like people are always trying to play you. It's because they think you're a dolly, you know. They think that you resemble, like, you know, like a Barbie or something. You know, there's just something about you that just seems very, very playful. Okay, but yes, I'm getting something miraculous is going to happen to you. Now, this also could demonstrate that you've healed things from your past. So you're able to kind of like think about things that you've gone through without having like an emotional attachment or reaction. That demonstrates that you have healed. So there could be experiences that, you know, that you can talk about just freely, or, you know, something might resurface and you don't have negative attachments towards that situation. Therefore, you can just deal with it and process it and move on and move forward. Like, you're not triggered, okay? And so I feel like that is one of the reasons as to why a miracle is about to happen for you, because that indicates that you have learned some type of lesson, okay? So beautiful energy. And then we have regulation, drum medicine at the bottom of the deck. Exactly. This is really beautiful. Regulation and refreshing. Come on, Libra, okay? So there's a lot about medicine on here, okay? Some of you could be in the medical industry, or you use some type of herbal, spiritual practices to kind of heal yourself or to heal others, and it's actually working. That could be what the misunderstood energy is about as well. Because, you know, if you're talking to someone that's quite scientific or whatnot, you could be saying, oh, just do this and do that, and then it's like, oh, that's not going to work. It's like, it's not going to work if you don't believe. You know, a lot of when it comes to spirituality, the power of belief is essential. If you don't believe in certain things, it's not going to happen for you. If you don't believe in the magic is not going to work. And that's just facts, okay? So let's clarify pathway and creation story. I just heard cell regulation. So your cells could be repairing themselves. So again, going back to medicine, maybe you're eating different things. You know, you could be creating your own little concoctions, trying to heal your body. Okay, it's really working. Okay, so I feel like your body is being revived in some type of way. So maybe there was a period where you were feeling very drained, very exhausted. Okay, that could be a number of things. Somebody could have been siphoning your energy, because the fact that I just randomly heard voodoo doll and I didn't see it in the cards is just random to me. Okay, or, you know, maybe there was a lot of energies that you was attached to that you wasn't aware about, okay, and I feel like you have released those, okay, and so, you know, things are starting to regulate again. You know, you're just starting to feel different. You're starting to feel yourself, Libra, you know what I mean? Libra gang, gang, Libra gang, gang. Okay, my beautiful Libras, let's clarify creation and pathway. I just heard I should do a love reading. Okay, I might do one after this. I might, Libra. I wanted to stay away from the love readings because, you know, it's retrograde and it's just going to be about the past. I mean, let's just keep it 100, but if that's what you guys want. Okay, we have the Afro Puffs. This was inspired by my beautiful Libras. It says balance, choices, and pathway. Yes. Pathway clarified by pathway. You see, in my energy, in my readings, things are in alignment. You know, we are really speaking to spirit, okay? But yes, the choices that you have made by keeping yourself balanced, because that's what we said in your last reading, that you're keeping yourself balanced and beautiful and not allowing the retrograde energy to fuck with you. For some of you, you took that advice, or that's exactly what you're doing. Congratulations, okay? The pathways, the choices that you're making currently are bringing you closer and closer and closer towards your happiness, and closer and closer and closer towards your destiny, okay? So it's just about choosing peace, okay? It's like, you know what, I could cuss a bitch out today, but I'm just not going to do that. Because even if I do cuss them out, the overall energy is also misunderstood. They're not going to understand why I'm cussing them out. I don't really understand them. That's why I'm cussing them out in the first. Like, let's just stop all of that. You know what I mean? That could just be an example. It's like, you don't have to react. You know, I got download the other day. I actually done a reading for you guys, but it was faceless. And then I forgot to post it. So, but I can still post it. But I remember saying in that reading that I had a download that said, I am not obligated to give a direct reaction to an indirect response. So you may find that a lot of people are being very indirect towards you. Rather than saying you, they'll say people. But it's like, it's obvious that they're talking about you. Like, people are very cowardly. Now you could pick up on someone's energy or that they're speaking about you because you're not stupid. But it's like, but do I need to address that? Do I need to address no? Because if you are not, talking to me directly, there's no reason for me to jump to conclusions. Even if I know you're talking about me, I don't need to address it. I'm just not obligated to do that. I'm going to choose peace. I'm going to stay balanced, because then all that's going to create is misunderstandings, or the person is going to try to say, oh, I misunderstood what you were saying. No, they didn't. They didn't misunderstand you. They just wasn't expecting you to confront them the way that you was going to confront them, because they didn't say what they wanted to say directly. You know what I mean? It's like you caught someone off guard. Okay, so yeah, so you could be that could be something that you're trying to train yourself not to do, is like react to things that you know are directed to you, but it's an indirect way. You're just like, well, unless you're going to confront me properly, I'm not going to say nothing to that, you know. So you're not being triggered by things anymore. So that's a beautiful thing, Libra. Yeah, the wash day, exactly. It's all about refreshing energy, people. It says cleanliness, purity, and routine. Yeah, so I feel like you are purifying your energy. Maybe you have done a spring clean. Maybe that is something that you need to do. Okay, but I'm just getting that you're feeling refreshed and renewed, or that's how you're going to start looking to people. Okay, sorry, bye. Oh, good Lord. Hay fever season is just not great, guys. Whew, okay. Libras. We have the sleep ponytail. It says perfection, accuracy, and loyal. Okay, yes, honey, yes. Okay, so I just feel like you are just perfection, Libra, or something you're doing is perfect. Okay. There's also perfection in imperfection. Do you know what I mean? Some of you could have Virgo placements, so you're just a bit like, things have to be like this, and if it's not like this, and just cool it down, Libra, okay? You're doing fine. Okay, I also feel like you're on point. You could not be more on point, okay? You're so on point that that's why you're misunderstood, because people are like, how are you that on point? Like, are you an agent? No, bitch. I'm just connected. You're connected to the spirit world. Look how she's got her arms out here. She's got her little cauldron and her feather and everything, and it's levitating. She's connected to the ancestors, to the spiritual world, to the universe. Okay, so I feel like if you are trying to do anything to try and heal yourself or to heal others, you're doing it right. Okay, just go within whatever you feel called to do. This could just be like you're going in the store and you look at a herb that you've never looked at before, and you're just like, you know what, I don't even know anything about this, but I feel called to buy this, or I've never seen this herbal tea before. I feel called to get that. 23, as I said that. And then you buy it, and when you get home and you research it, it's like it's to do with this, that, and the third. And you're like, oh my God, that's exactly what I need for my health or for myself. Or do you know what I mean? So just go within and trust your own instincts, okay? Yes. I'm also getting with the remembering energy. I feel like somebody is remembering how loyal you were to them, okay? So like I said, I feel like this reading really is about somebody trying to understand you and what you're like, and you know, and taking their ego out of the situation. Or this could be you know what I mean? Because a lot of misunderstandings are based on people's egos and their insecurities. So I feel like somebody could be going back and they're thinking, you know what, Libra actually was really a loyal individual to me, or everything that Libra told me, they were right about it. You know what I mean? So maybe you told somebody something and they didn't want to like listen to you, but it's like, no, Libra was right, you know. So I have to kind of give them their credit, if that makes sense. Okay, please can't find the jingle dress. I was just waiting for this energy to come out. Because you know, like when things are just just going to, you know what I mean? It came out together, so we're just going to take it. It says the hair envy, jealousy, spite, and cruelty, okay? And interesting, all the cards that came out today are the ones that are going this way. So this lets me know that you really are like balanced. Like your scales are really like this right now. So just be prepared for someone to try and make you go like that, Libra. And that's why I'm wearing my rose quartz, you know, because I'm trying to just harness the love and all the negative energy can just go into here and transmute. Know what I mean? But it came out with the headband, which says beauty, elegance, and luxury. So there is somebody that is very jealous, as usual, of your beauty, Libra, of your ability to make things gorgeous and beautiful, of your aura, of your energy. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman watching this, because when we talk about beauty, men can be beautiful too. There can be something beautiful that you do. You can live in a beautiful home, in a beautiful area, in a beautiful place, okay? Somebody may feel like you're kind of like a miracle, like you're just very miraculous to a person, and that could be what the envy is. Like, because you're so different, somebody may wish that they were different like you, or that they had different ideas, or you know what I mean? Like, someone may feel like you're very talented or very inspirational, and they find jealousy, you know, they find themselves, they're jealous. Okay, I can't even get the words out. So I hate talking about this energy, but it is what it is. Like, someone is jealous of your beauty or how elegant you are, or somebody could be jealous of the fact that you live like a very luxurious lifestyle. You know, you could live like an empress where you don't really have to do much and things get done for you. But I mean, you're an empress. So it doesn't mean to say that you haven't worked hard. Like, for some of you, you could have worked hard your whole life, and maybe you're at the stage of your life where you're just like, I don't really want to do the most right now, because I've been doing the most the whole of my life for other people. I've worked, I've studied, I've done what I had to do. If I want to sit on my ass all day and just let things come to me, it's not like you have you were born into laziness. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of you have accomplished a lot. You've done a lot of things on your own, and that could be the reason as to why someone is jealous of you, okay? Or you've built a really beautiful business for yourself, or you are able to do things based on your own gifts and talents. Someone else may feel like they have to go out and like do a job that they hate doing, because they don't have the gifts and the talents that you have in order to make money for themselves, or they're just lazy. They don't want to tap in to their gifts and talents. Like, you know, like when someone's trying to compete with you and then they try to do what you do and they're like, oh my God, this is actually hard work. It kind of makes them look at you in a different way, because it's like, Libra's actually doing something that's difficult, but you make it look so easy. So now it's like, oh my God, like, so, you know what I mean? And then the envy just boils even more, because it's like, this person thought that they could do what you do, but then it's like, oh no, there's a lot of energy that goes into this. There's a lot of skill, you know, there's a lot of technique. I didn't really realize, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just feel like you make something look beautiful and easy, and then, you know, so there are people that are going to try to be spiteful towards you. They're going to try to be jealous. This could also be someone is literally, if they're not jealous of your hair, they're jealous of your ideas, of your mindset, of the things that you come up with. They're just like, wow, where did you get that piece of information from? Or how did you come up with that? How did you think of that? Or I didn't never seen that before. It is what it is. I also feel like you get misunderstood a lot because of how you look. So again, we always get this energy for you. They're also misunderstood. So someone might think that that's all you care about is your looks or your exterior or the superficial things. And then they speak to you and like, you're not interested in speaking about how you look, hair, nails, none of that shit, muscles, the gym. You're just like, I couldn't be more bored with this conversation, okay? And someone's like, oh, I don't understand. Like, you don't want to speak about superficial things? No. So now they don't know how to talk to you, and then that might make them angry and envious, because they're like, well, people that look like you, or people that act like you, or people that are your energy, normally I can just say this, that, and third, and then, but it doesn't work with you. What's going on? Because I have depth. Like, you know what I mean? So there could just be lots of different reasons, but I do feel like someone might try to be spiteful or say something cruel. But the reason why someone says something cruel or spiteful is just because they're jealous. That is just it. You know what I mean? Now, this could be what somebody is trying to say to you as well. Somebody may actually confess this to you. You know, with the whole remembering in the past life, someone might say, well, the reason why I was acting the way I was acting was because I was jealous of you, or I was this, or I was that, or I was being cruel to you because people were being cruel to me, or do you know what I mean? Like, someone might confess this to you. So this reading can go many different ways. And we have the bonnet at the bottom of the deck, which says mysteries, hidden truth, and the unknown. Yeah, so there's a lot that you have hidden that people don't really know. Like people are not aware of how much you know or what you can do or how you can do it or how much you have studied. Excuse me. It's like when people try to accuse you of like parroting and, you know, copying what other people are saying. You're just like, well, I've actually done 10 years worth of research on this specific topic. Hence why I'm talking about it. Like, do you know what I mean? But you might not relay it in a way where it sounds like you've studied it for years, because it's like, you don't have to. Like, you know what I mean? It, you know, it's simple as that. You know what I mean? But I just feel like there's a lot of information that you keep to yourself because you like an air of mystery. Okay, it just makes it more interesting. It's like, it's almost quite funny when people underestimate you. It's just like, yeah, I kind of want you to underestimate me, because then when we actually speak about a specific topic, you know, then you can kind of like shut people down with the information that you actually know, because you can go into depth about it. Whereas before, it's like they didn't realize that you had that depth. It's like, well, you have no idea what's going on under this bonnet. You know what I mean? We don't know what her hair looks like, what the state is in, how long, how short, the texture, nothing. We just don't know. A lot of people, they assume like when people wrap their hair up all the time that they're bald, and then you take your hair out and you're like, boom, boom, and everyone's like, oh my God, I didn't know it was like that. That's right, bitch. That could be your ideas. I remember when I was at uni, right, and I would go into the class, take the information, and I would always like leave. Like I just had this thing about staying in class for long. Like if I didn't have to, because the teacher would let us go early if she didn't feel like we needed to stay there. And a lot of equipment and stuff, like I used to like doing things at home, and I was one of those people where I just wanted to concentrate on the work. So I would sit like in the classroom, I'd sit by myself unless I had to be a part of a group. So people used to think I was weird, and they thought that I didn't understand what was going on. And then I remember when I came back to uni, like at the end of the beginning of the new semester, like when we came back after the term, like after our break, the teacher picked 3 people in the class to show their work to the rest of the class, to kind of use as an example of what we should be doing. And I was in the top 3. And I remember like when the teacher brought my work out and she showed everyone was really amazed, but they didn't know who did it. And then she was like, Leonie, do you want to come up? And then I was in the corner, and everyone turned around and looked at me, and they were like, you did that. And after that, everybody kept asking me like, you know, for my advice and my opinion on certain things. And I'm like, yeah, but before you lot thought I was a weirdo, and you thought that, like one girl said that she thought that I didn't know what I was doing, and that's why I kept leaving, like the class early. Because some of them, they would stay like behind to, you know, do extra work. And I'm like, no, I'm going out and I'm doing my research, and I'm going home, and do you know what I mean? So yeah, so, you know, they thought they just made this like opinion of me because I wasn't interacting with people. And it was because in my mind, I said to myself, in school, I used to get easily distracted. And so I said, when I'm at uni, I don't want to be distracted by people, because I know I'm easy, not in school, in college. I was like, and in school, you know what I mean? So I said to myself, when I come to uni, I just want to focus and I want to concentrate. And if that means that I have to separate myself from certain individuals, and they're going to think things, you know, I'll come in, you know, with all of like looking bright, always fashionable, always cutesy. So people thought that I naturally wanted attention by the way that I would dress. But I'm like, no, we're at fashion uni. Of course I'm going to be looking, you know what I mean? But I don't want to talk to any of you people. I want to get on with my work. So that could be like the situation. Like people misunderstand you based on your appearance, or they make judgments because of how you interact or the lack thereof. Like you might not interact at all. People think that you're really quiet. You know what I mean? Like, does this person even speak English? Like 33 on the clock. It's like, yes, I'm coming here, you know, to do what I need to do. I don't need to, do you know what I mean? So that's what this energy is kind of giving me. Like, there's a lot that you can do. There's a lot that people don't really know about you. Also, people might not ask. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things that I know how to do and nobody would know, because I'm not someone that shows off about things. And after they find out, like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. My response to them is always, well, you never asked. And then they go quiet and they're like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. But it's that guilt, because it's like, well, I didn't ask you because I didn't think you were capable of doing that. Exactly, because they've made a prejudgment. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm just, with this energy here, it's just like, you don't have to prove anything to anyone. You know what you can do. You and the divine knows, or the people that have been there around while you were doing what you were doing. There's no need for you to say, I can do this, I can do that, I've got a degree in this, I've got a qualification in that, I've got this skill, I've got that, I've done this. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Let people think what they want to think. okay? Let people misunderstand you and continue going forward on the pathway that divine has chosen for you and for you only. But when people see you at that sun energy, that's when everybody's going to be, you know, reaching out with her arms out here with the remembering. Oh, do you remember the time, Libra, when we and this and do? No, I don't know if I remember, you know. I don't know. What I remember is you being a bitch, a spiteful bitch, and being cruel instead of being kind. That's what I remember. Like, you know what I mean? So let's see where this is going, my beautiful Libras. Libra gang, Libra gang. Hey. What's going on? Okay. All right, so for my beautiful Libras, so please clarify creation, story, and pathway. So I see some of you like talking about, yeah, because the Five of Cups is there. I see for some of you guys talking about some like your journey and talking about all the things that you had to kind of go through, the spite, the cruelty, the abuse, the misunderstandings from people. I also feel like there are a lot of people in regret about how they have treated you, because, you know, people know that you're like a beautiful person with a kind heart. Okay, this could be also a time where there's a lot of people, they're trying to get your energy from other people and they just can't. And they're recognizing that you were a miracle or a blessing sent in their life. They're just like, you know, I can't get anyone to treat me like the way the Libra did, or I can't get anyone to give me the advice that the Libra gave me, or I can't, like, it's really difficult. So it's almost like people are like seeing the kind of benefits of, you know, knowing you, you know, being friends with you, or you being a part of somebody's family, or if this is like an ex situation, okay, or like maybe you used to work in a workplace and you brought all the creativity, then you left because everybody was bullying you, and they've never been able to replace you. They've never been able to get people that bring the ideas and the creativity and the you know what I mean? It's just like a lot of the times you are a blessing that is sent into people's lives, Libra, and people don't appreciate you until you're gone, and that's just what the fuck it is. Okay, it is what it is, Libra. Appreciate yourself and move on. Okay, move on. All right, it's taking a long time for the cards to come out. What's going on? Oh, the seer, darling. There's that Pisces energy. Some of you could have significant Pisces placements, but we have the seer that wanted to come up, which is equivalent to the High Priestess. Okay, so again, going within, okay, that yin yang energy in the background, understanding that you are balanced, you are tapped into both the dark and the light side, okay, following your intuition, you're accurate as fuck, you are a master of your own mind, period, okay? You're a seer, you see, again, the visionary, you see, therefore you know. You know, and a lot of the times, and this is my High Priestess card, a lot of the times you cannot explain what you see or how you see things or how you know. So that could be another reason as to why people misunderstand you. They might think that you're a bit crazy, because it's like, well, how do you know that? I don't know how I know, I just know. Why don't you know? That's the question. Okay? So beautiful energy. So just allow your intuition to guide you to your pathway. If something doesn't feel right, it means that you're not supposed to do it. If something feels right, it means you should. Okay? It is what it is. There also could be someone that's trying to look into you or trying to look into your future. Somebody wants to know what your destiny is. This could be because they want to create some type of, you know what I mean? I don't know. But we do have the Page of Wealth at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like there is an offer coming in. Okay, it could be a money, okay, or something tangible, or that could represent a tarot reader as well with the Seer and the Page of Pentacles. So for some of you, you could be very gifted, so you should read tarot, or if you are tarot readers, okay, or you can use like crystals or different materials to connect with spirit and to read energy. Okay, some of you also could be like creating your own decks and things like that. If you're going to do that, please do not steal artwork off the internet. Okay, if you can't draw, pay someone to do it. Okay, I don't support art theft. And you know, like when you're using some of those websites, it literally says before you upload, can you confirm that you have the rights to these images? People will just click yes, you know. keep doing that, because I hope anybody that steals people's artwork and tries to make it their own creation, that they get sued, okay? I hope the person finds out and they sue the fuck out of you, because I really don't like it when people do that. Like, learn how to draw, okay? Or pay someone to do it. Do not steal other people's artwork. Or if you want to use someone else's material, you have to ask permission and credit the person. Oh, there's too much thieves in this generation. Cha. We have the Wheel of Fortune, beautiful energy. 2 major arcanas wanting to come out. So yeah, there's something about your destiny. So the wheel is in your favor, darling. Okay, and you see how she's got her hands on it. So she's in control of her own destiny. Okay, and with both of these cards, their hands are out. Okay, so it's almost like she's saying, universe, you know, what do you have to offer me? Like, have your arms wide open and ready to receive. Okay. Also, you healing something from your past, or maybe you could also be receiving dreams like about your past life, but you're not actually like understanding that you're dreaming of you as your past life self. So that might come, that might be made clear to you. Like, you'll have a very vivid dream, you're like, oh, and then you write it down, you're just like, you know what? It's almost like you feel like you've been in that dream before, but then you realize, like, you know, you're actually going into a different realm while you're dreaming into a past situation that's going to help you towards your future. And, you know, this could also be a compass. So again, about your destiny, where you want to go. But we do have the 5 of Swords. There's that energy once again, the same energy. So there is somebody that is spiteful and that's cruel. I feel like whoever this is, their fortune is not doing too well for them. Somebody could be trying to like spin the wheel on you and you're just like, no, because I'm not the bad one. So let's not try to do that destiny swapping shit, or, you know, trying to have a one up on me or turning the tables on me. It's not going to work. Because, you know, the Wheel of Fortune technically is your energy, because the wheel represents karma and consequence. Okay. So yeah. So I feel like you're in good spirits right now. You know, especially if you know how to predict things. Everything that you predict or you tell people, you're always right. And that could be what the envy is as well. It's like someone just hates the fact that you're on point. You know what I mean? You know, you could be like giving someone advice about not to do something, and then they do it and you're like, oh, well, I told you if you did this, this would happen. Someone hates that. Okay? People just hate you. Just jealous and cruel and envious. But it is what the fuck it is. Okay? Could be an Aquarius. Okay, so we have Capricorn energy could be significant. Pisces could be very significant. Any of the fixed signs, Aquarius is very heavy here. Leo, Taurus, and or Scorpio could be very significant. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Passion, the Ace of Wands. Okay, so new opportunities. Again, those beautiful, creative, and miraculous ideas. And this is what people are jealous of. You know, someone is really jealous of your creativity. And you can be creative in many different ways. Okay, it's going to be different for different people. This could also be your power. Someone could be jealous of your power. Okay, there's something very significant about feathers here as well, or your connection to the ancestors, because you're very spiritual. Okay, someone may feel like they don't have a soul, is kind of what I just heard. Someone doesn't feel connected, but I feel like you are very connected, and that could be what the jealousy is about here. But step into your power, okay, and use it, you know. It was given to you for a reason. If you want to do something, do it. Yeah, we have transformation at the bottom of the deck. So there's that Scorpio energy again. So there could be a Scorpio that is seeing that you're transforming, or this is you just transforming into a beautiful butterfly. Okay, it's like death to the old self. Okay, and you might be choosing, sorry, go ahead. It's the Mercury retrograde thing. You may be choosing to not share your transformation with other people, and that's okay. People don't need to know the ins and outs of things. I'm getting that you need to keep something to yourself. Yeah, the 4 of Pentacles is underneath that. Okay, let's just use the same deck. Please clarify this here. Woo! Oh, fuck me, mate. Honestly, 1 second, people. Oh, okay. The Ace of Wisdom, the Ace of Swords. So we have 2 aces here. So, yeah, like I said, you're just on point, okay? There's information that will be coming to you. by way of intuition, your mind, okay? I'm also getting that when you know things, you need to write them down. It's important that you write things down. There also could be someone that wants to be honest with you and they want to tell you the truth. This could be the first time that this person is telling you the truth. You also may meet somebody new. They could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or they could be a Pisces, or they could have these combinations, okay? But I'm seeing that you're speaking your truth here. When it comes to your pathway. So I'm getting something about a testimony, okay? But just knowing that you're right, that could make someone feel some type of way. It could be a Sagittarius with a 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Also, I'm feeling that some of you don't look like what you've gone through. So that could be another reason as to why you're very misunderstood. You could have gone through a lot of traumatic experiences, and not everybody, everyone has a different, sorry guys, my nose is like really tickling me. Everyone reacts differently to the same situation. So there could be 10 people that have all gone through the same tragic incident, right? But out of those 10 people, everybody has a different reaction or trauma response. So some people may look like they're not affected at all. Other people might lose their mind and go absolutely crazy. Some people might be in between. Some people may actually start to look like the trauma they've gone through. So they look like they've, like, you know, when you look at someone, you can just tell that they're just not okay. Okay, I feel like you're overcoming that, or you're healing that, or that is something, like, you're not really affected. Maybe you do get affected and you heal yourself or whatnot. Okay, but I just feel like, because this is Chiron energy, so I just feel like you're healing your wounds. You're coming out as some type of survivor. You're seen as a warrior or a warrioress, and nothing else can penetrate you because you've been through so much, or you don't allow your experiences or your past to affect you mentally. Or if it is being affected mentally, maybe you are doing things in order to help yourself. So it's like some people, they know that they've got paranoia or anxiety, or that they're not doing too well, they're not coping too well with certain things, and they're just choosing to allow it to manifest and to grow into something else. You could be like, you know what, my mind has not been right for how many months or how many years. I want to go and do something about this because I need to heal myself, because I want to move on from the past. Okay, and that could be a very difficult thing for you to do, to admit to yourself, but you're making those changes. Or maybe you doing your spiritual practices is really helping you to heal yourself, okay? So yeah. But there could be somebody else that is trying to trigger you or trying to put you back into like a traumatic situation or event. But you understand that you're no longer triggered by it because you can talk about it, okay? Without, like I was saying, I think in the beginning, without being emotionally, you know, attached. Okay, just as I said that, we have the Two of Emotions here. Okay, so the Two of Cups, it could be a Cancerian or a Aquarius that wants to come towards you to make peace. I feel like you're moving on here. I'm also getting that you're pouring love into yourself. Now, this could be a situation where there's a lot of people or love interests that want to circle back from the past, because like I said, they remember certain things and how they treated you. Like, someone knows that you were a very loyal person and loyal partner to them. And so I do see someone wanting to talk to you about something. Now, this could be a thing where you talk to someone and then you move on and you move forward, or you move forward with them. It's just up to you and your situation, okay? Because I'm seeing someone wanting to come towards you. Maybe somebody wants to come to your home after a period of going over and over in their mind or being trapped. Okay, and please clarify the Ace of Passion. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. I'm seeing here as well, somebody may want to pay you for your work or for your ideas. Or as I was saying before, a lot of you have a lot of ideas that can make you money. And this could be what the envy is about. I'm also getting that somebody might want to give you something because they know that they have been envious and cruel to you. So this could be like a peace offering. With the aces here, it's like somebody may want to start new. Now, for some of you, this could just represent that you have a lot of new opportunities with different people. Okay, could be fire signs, water, air signs, or just new things are coming. And this could be where the jealousy is coming from, because, you know, you've just got new things coming towards you. Okay, things are being made available to you, and other people don't like that. Or maybe you start a new job and everybody's just hating on you, but you've had so many experiences where you've been in workplaces where you've dealt with jealous and cruel people. So now you know how to act around those types of people. You understand why people are jealous and where the jealousy is coming from, and you're not going to allow it to kind of like affect your performance at work, you know? And then we have the Empress of Emotions, the Queen of Cups. There's definitely a water sign here, or you could have water placements, but I'm getting like self-love, okay? And being a master of your own emotions and a master of your own intuition, okay? But I do feel like somebody may want to express some type of love to you, whether it's platonic or romantic love. Somebody, like I said, may want to start again, or you could just be meeting new people. There could also be a lot of people that are loving you, loving your energy, and they kind of just want to give to you, okay? So, yeah. So I'm getting a misunderstanding is going to be kind of squashed here, but there's still like hidden envy, but I feel like you're going to get some type of clarity as to why you receive so much cruelty from people. But I just think it's because of your gifts, your talents, your ability to make money, or your craftsmanship. You make things beautiful, or you just, you know, you're very gifted with your hands. Again, I don't know what you do. There's loads of different things you can do with your hands, but you, like, some of you could be like a mechanic or something. You know, you could work on cars. So other people, they get mad because they always have to go to a car shop when their car fucks up, but you know how to fix it yourself. So it saves you money. Like, do you know what I mean? And someone, rather than being hateful and jealous, they could just pay you to fix their shit. But it's almost like people don't want to see you do well. So they'll go to someone that does the same thing that you do because they just don't want to pay you. And it's just like, okay, well, I could have done it for you. But you know what I mean? It is what it is. But I'm seeing love for yourself, newfound love for something that you're doing. The universe, your ancestors really love you. I'm just getting like a very fortunate time for you right now. And people kind of like recognizing the benefits of your energy after a long period of misunderstanding you, okay? So what does the gods and the goddesses want to say? Gorgeous. We have, I am Mbaba. I am here to help you feel abundant and prosperous. Let me shower you with blessings, darling. That's what I'm saying. And then we have Mam Bridget. She says, I am Mam Bridget. I'm here to help you release and let go. Let me bring you closure. Yeah. So there could be people that you've had a cycle with the Wheel of Fortune, and they may want to give you closure, or you may want to give closure to someone, okay? You know, clarity also brings closure. So closure in the sense that you can close out a negative cycle or situation with someone, because now you have understanding of why that negative cycle happened, or why that person was being the way they were towards you, or vice versa, okay? But you're releasing the past, you're letting things go, and you're here to have a beautiful, blessed future. And that's just what it is. Let's pull another card, darling. And then Baron Samadhi. I am Baron Samadhi. I'm here to help you feel connected to the spirit world. Let me channel your ancestors. Exactly. I told you. Your connection with the spirit world is popping. Your spirit world is like, we're here for you and we're going to bless you. Okay. Because soon you're going to join us in the promised land. So we want to make sure that your time in the earthly realm is beautiful. So be open to receiving those blessings. And then we have Shango. At the bottom of the deck, it says, I am Shango. I'm here to help you feel victorious and triumphant. Let me fill you with power. Exactly, darling. Yes. Okay. So you're taking your power back. You're feeling victorious and triumphant. And it is what it is. Okay, this reading is really, really long. I'm doing really long readings these days, you know. Wagwan. Okay, so let's pull some energy. I don't know if I'm going to do a love reading after this. I feel a bit tired, but we'll see. I might do one tomorrow or the next day if I don't do it today. Okay. Ooh! Say sorry. Exactly. Allah. Now, you know, it's coming together. The plot is thickening, people. Someone owes you an apology because they misjudged you. They were cruel to you. They were envious towards you. They were mean. Somebody also may, excuse me, it may be very hard for someone to admit that the reason as to why they have been treating you the way they've been treating you is because they are jealous. Some people, they don't like to admit that. It's like, but you have resentment and you're angry and you're triggered. That's envy, baby. Read it, research it, understand it. Okay, someone's jealous. Or why would I be jealous of you? Well, because I can do this, and this. Can you? No, that's why. It's just that simple. It's that simple. It could just be your energy. You know, when you just make someone feel some type of way and there's not really a logical reason as to why they feel that type of way, that's why. So someone needs to say sorry. or they want to say sorry. I'm getting somebody wants to give you an honest apology as well. I do feel like if someone apologizes, they mean it. But because the envy's here, I'm just not really too sure. But I feel like this is here just to explain to you why you're receiving this type of energy. Or this could be saying that people do feel sorry. So even if you don't get an actual apology from someone, people do feel sorry because they understand that they have been misjudging you. Okay, and you're doing your best. Exactly. You're doing your best, Libra, through all of the pain, all of the trauma, all of the struggles, whatever you've gone through, you're doing your best and you're trying to be your best self. Okay, you're not trying to be in competition with anybody else. You're trying to be in competition with who you was back then. You know, you're in competition with yourself always and forever. And people need to stop using their own insecurities and projecting them onto you because they feel some type of way about themselves. That's not your business. Okay, so you're doing your best, Libra. So don't doubt yourself. It's worth the wait. Be patient. Take what's yours and expect a surprise, okay? So yeah, say sorry. So somebody wants to say sorry. Oh, this card just keeps coming out. It says, fuck their sun, moon, rising, fuck the entire birth chart. At this point, they're fucked up. So this could be this person knowing that they're fucked up. So this could be someone who like makes excuses for their behavior. Oh, well, back in the day, I was this and this happened to me as a child and my moon is in this and this. You're just like, you know what? Let's stop using that as an excuse. And let's face the fact that you've been a bitch and you need to apologize. Period. Point blank to blank. Okay? Or this could be you saying, you know what, I don't give a fuck about this person, sorry. I don't give a fuck if they misunderstood me. They knew exactly what they were doing when they sat down and planned to be indirect and spiteful. That takes energy, okay? And intellect to behave that way. So you're just like, you knew what you were doing. Thank you for your sorry. I'm going to continue my journey. So this could go different ways for different people. It just depends on how you want to deal with the situation. And you need to drink more water. So you need to cool down, Libra, okay? Replenish yourself, okay? Also, I do feel like a water sign is very, very significant here. Let's just pull another one. And you need to have more fun. Yes. Enjoy your life, Libra. Stop allowing people to make it miserable for you, because you know why? You need to relax. Exactly. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's just get an affirmation for you. Do you know what it says, Libra? I am powerful. Remember that. Remember how powerful you are, because the power that you exude really affects other people. Yes, we have I am persuasive. Exactly. So I'm hearing the power of persuasion. Okay. So you have influenced people or energies. I would say in a positive way. But when you have a lot of power, you just need to be careful with it, because, you know, you just need to know what you need to be careful with it, because it could cause a lot of damage when you don't mean it to. I have a card, right, that I wrote. Hold on a minute. I'm just going to see if I can find it in here, because I have a rhyme that I wrote down on my cards. I haven't used these in a while, but it's because I'm doing something with these cards, so I haven't used them. But I'm just being guided to, yeah, this card. Here it is. I'm being guided to tell you this. Okay, it says, I feel oh so mighty, I have oh so much power, but I must be careful as I may cause a tower. Yeah, so for some of you, you need to be careful with all that power that you have, because you're out here just causing towers for people. Unbeknownst to you, it's not something you're doing on purpose. Okay, it's not something you're doing on purpose, but you're causing towers for people. It's just as simple as that, okay? But anyway, there's loads more cards here, but it's just the reading's been going on forever, so we're just going to leave it at that. But I hope this resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If it didn't resonate, then it didn't resonate, you know. There's not really much I can do. But thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Toodles!